Michigan Governor Rick Snyder testifies before Congress this morning about lead contamination in Flint's drinking water. But a new investigation by the USA Today network is raising questions this morning about tap water nationwide. The report identified nearly 2,000 water systems used by 6 million people where excessive levels of lead were detected in the past 4 years. Adriana Diaz is in Sebring, Ohio. That's a village that has been struggling with tainted water problems for months now. Adriana, good morning.
Good morning. The town wants to test every home's water, and if dangerous lead levels are found, bottled water and filters will be provided. But the problems here are not isolated. More than 20 million people across the country get their water through lead pipes. Courtney Meritage says she might swear off tap water for good for the sake of her 7-month-old daughter, Autumn.
It just seems like everyone's having water problems all of a sudden.
Meritage lives in Sebring, Ohio, a village of less than 5,000 people southeast of Cleveland. Lead was detected in the drinking water in August, but residents weren't notified until January.
It does bother me because why wouldn't they get it out sooner? Why wouldn't they tell us, especially for people with babies?
Water leaving treatment plants is lead-free, but without the right additives, the water can corrode lead service lines, as well as lead plumbing inside homes, allowing the toxic metal to leach out.
The art teacher told us not to drink the water.
The USA Today network investigation found that in 600 water systems, some of the taps had lead levels rivaling those of the worst samples found in Flint.
One of the huge issues in our country is that for decades we used lead to create water pipes. We need to be checking out our homes for lead in our pipes in the same way that we worry about lead-based paint.
Lead plumbing was finally banned in 1986. Even in small doses, it's considered dangerous and could lead to brain damage, reduced IQs, and other health problems. Water utilities now put additives in the water to prevent aging lead pipes from corroding. They also regularly test homes that are considered high risk. But David LaFrance, CEO of the American Water Works Association, says more needs to be done.
As long as we have lead, there will be some risk that lead will get into the water. And the best way to solve that problem is to simply get the lead out.
LaFrance's group says there are still 6.1 million lead lines in use, serving up to 22 million people, and that it could take as much as $30 billion to replace them all.
Even if we remove all the lead service lines, there is still some risk that can occur if there is plumbing in the home that contains lead.
Last month, the village of Sebring hired a new superintendent to run its water plant. But Meritage says she won't take any chances with her baby's health.
I don't think I'll ever use the city water for her for anything, just because you really never know what's in it.
If you're worried about lead in your drinking water, experts say you can have the water tested or hire a plumber to see if your home has lead pipes. USAToday.com also has a map showing which water systems tested higher than the EPA's lead limit. Gail?
All right, Adriana, thank you. It's amazing how many of us take water for granted. You turn it on, it's hot, it's cold, it's clear, and then you look at that brown stuff in bottles and go, boy.
Yeah, I know they test kids for lead levels, and they should continue to do that. So certainly have your kids' blood tested, too, if you're concerned about it.
Very serious stuff.